Rabbi David Asher brings down a story that there was once a woman who had I said the story before, but it's so powerful, so important. She was having second thoughts about the person that she married. She said, maybe I should have married somebody else. Maybe I should have gone out with other people, and that's who, maybe. And because of those thoughts, this was causing, obviously shalom bayis issues. Maybe there's somebody else out there. So this woman went to and traveled to Israel, and she met with a certain Rebbitzin. And the Rebbitzin told her a story. She says, one time there was a woman that traveled to a rabbi, and the rabbi asked her, how many kids do you have? And she says, she has 2 sons and a daughter, but the daughter was killed, 5 years ago in a car accident. She would have been 10 years old now. And the rabbi very gently told her, says, please don't think like that. Your child would have never been 10 years old. She wasn't meant to be 10 years old. She wasn't meant to reach that age. She was supposed to live for 5 years. You want to know why and how I know that? Because she lived for 5 years. Don't think that if, when, and where, and how she would have lived longer. No, she was meant to live for 5 years. Afterwards, when the mother was relating the story, she said these words had the greatest comfort to her. She was able to move forward. She was able to go past all the self-blame, all the second-guessing of what if. Because she realized that this is what should have been. Now, this is the story that this Rebbitzin is telling the woman who thinks that she married the wrong man. And the Rebbitzin goes to this woman and says, you chose your husband for a good reason. Because you had your thought process back then. You want to know why? Because that's who you're supposed to marry. Now you're thinking, oh, what if? That's not the correct way. Because how do I know that? Because God made you marry this person. And that who is the person that you're supposed to marry. A true believer, somebody who has true emunah and bitachon, never second guesses themselves. They trust in God, and they say all decisions is in Hashem's hands. Even unfortunate decisions, even fatal.